I'm just trying to cover up my bits. It's pretty much what I do now. Just cover up my bits. Hey Women's Health, I'm Pink, and I'm breaking down the performance of What About Us from my documentary, All I Know So Far. Well, when you think about staging a song, you have to think about acts. What's gonna be act one? What's our open? And it has to sort of flow. For me, it's all about emotions, because I grew up loving theater and Broadway and sort of rock opera kind of stuff. So it has to tell a story, even though all the songs are from different decades. So by the time you get to What About Us, it's right after this sort of montage about my philosophies on life, about women's rights, gay rights. It's sort of that, hopefully, that inspirational moment that reminds you of who I've always been, what I believe in, what I want the world to look like, right? Very narcissistic, but inspirational. A long time ago, I decided that no matter where I went or what I did with my life, I was always gonna be very true to myself. I have always identified with people that struggle. Right before I come up, and it's just this very tranquil moment where Jeremy and I are breathing together. You know, right before that, I'm below the stage hanging out with my daughter, like joking around and making faces, and she's climbing on the bars underneath the stage. So it's always, that is the juxtaposition of my life. It's organized chaos. So at this point, I want the audience to be, no matter what their background, what their belief, I want them to be in a challenged state. I want them to be either feeling loved and seen or challenged and thoughtful. So at that point, it's time to be authentic and emotional. The stage performance was inspired by the video. I thought that video was one of my favorite things I've done. You know, Kim Bowen is my stylist, and she knows I like to cover up my bits, but she knows it needs to look good too. I need space to move, and also that was like parachute material, so not the smartest thing to wear on a concert. I couldn't breathe, but I was burning a lot of calories. I'm just trying to cover up my bits. I also am crazy. I do moon ceremonies and things, so I do believe in colors and how they make you feel and what they're for, and white is the color of sort of a cleansing. That song is a let go. White is a cleansing color, so maybe that had a little bit to do with it. The dancers, I mean, they're just all such beautiful, beautiful humans, right? They all look so different, and they just all look so cool and like street kids, right? Because it's where we all came from. I wanted everyone on stage. We have such a diverse group of dancers and band, and I wanted everyone on that stage to let it go, whatever it was that they'd been holding on to, and I wanted them to tap into the obstacles that they've faced in their life because of either who they are or who they're not. And it just became, I think, a really powerful performance. Each dancer has their own journey within that piece. The story is told through movement, as it is in the video. So I work with Nick and RJ, and they have been with me for a long time. They're incredible, and they get me. They get my sort of emotional need to connect. And also, I'm not a technical dancer. I'm not the best dancer. I fake it till I make it. So it has to be more about the intention and the energy than about what move you're hitting. So it's almost like an interpretive dance of your feelings, of how you're feeling when you're singing that song. I think that What About Us is a call to be seen, and also a call to let go of all the trauma that we walk around with. It feels like therapy for all of us. It feels like group therapy. I've always said that. I wanted to be a social worker when I was a little girl if I didn't make it as a singer, and I feel like I'm kind of doing that because I'm saying the uncomfortable thing, and then I'm showing up and saying it in public out loud. Like, I wish when I was little somebody would have said to me, you're okay. Like, you're just a different kind of okay. And that's okay. And it's all gonna be okay. All the, you know, whatever, just someone to put their hand on your shoulder and say, I see you, I love you. And I can see every single person in that arena. And that's sort of what I'm doing in that moment, is like, I see you and I love you and you love me, and it's an authentic love. It's not, oh my God, I love you because you're famous and you're amazing. It's like, I love you because you taught me how to, you helped me, you gave me the courage maybe to be more like me. Not like Pink, but like them. And so, and they in turn gave me the courage to be more me. And so it's this just love, it's this authentic love.
What about us? What about us? What about us?
That was how we ended the video, and I think it's just, again, it's this beautifully diverse group, from ages to ethnicities to orientation. And we all love each other so much. I mean, those guys are they're my babies and my family. And for me, it's just all of us coming together and showing up. But every night I would put my hand on Madeline's neck and I could just feel her heartbeat. And I'm sure it was up at about 220. I'm sure it was at a very unhealthy space. We had a lot of fun, and it felt really good every night to do that song. That's how I feel like our concerts are. It's that you feel, hopefully, my intention is that you feel angry and you feel fired up and you feel confused and you feel love and exaltation and celebration. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Women's Health and catch All I Know So Far on Amazon Prime Video.